myself being a minus 27 doesn't either. And probably just the fouls in the beginning of the game. Let them get out to a comfortable lead.
Did you just think about having Steph back there and Andre?
Oh, it's awesome. Anytime those two are on the court, especially together, it's just a beautiful thing. And it was so great having Steph back out there. And as the season progresses, he's just going to become his MVP self. So it was a awesome time.
Steph scored 19 in the fourth, and I think they were kind of turning on after getting the playoffs, and what do you kind of think about his mindset there?
I don't know what I thought about it because I can't read the guy's mind, but yeah, but I'll tell you about his play. It was very impressive. I mean, anytime you can stop and pop from 40 feet away from the basket, I mean, he's probably the only one who could do that.
What season this tournament you guys have had? Is it unspoken? Did you guys talk about maybe flipping the switch?
No, we just go out there and do our job and hopefully win the game. But we just prepare to do our job, nightly. We don't think about wins or win streaks. We just think about trying to win every game we're in. You just trying to tell them and you show them by example. Leading by example is probably the most important.
Hey, Clay, what is the confidence level like in the locker room right now regarding the Wild events and winning streak?
Our confidence is very high. I think I've stated this before. I'm never going to doubt this group or this franchise. We still got a lot of basketball left, and we can put ourselves in a great position to finish the year where we want to.
Well, I know there's been varying interest throughout the year, but what's been the read on that home run score before it spawns it?
I don't know. That's for you guys to write about.
How about your last 2 months of play? They help think what do you think's been the problem?
Just being myself and being the player I am. Just shaking off some rust. I mean, I expect greatness, and I'm on my way.
Something we can figure out.
What did you think of Steph first game?
It's great to have him back out there. He's the gravity that he pulls and, just the confidence you get from just him being out there was huge. I thought he looked good. Probably missed a couple shots that he'll make pretty soon, just really getting back in that flow of rhythm. But, come out first game back, 32 minutes, pretty efficient night. I thought he looked really good. It's sore, but it is what it is. Nobody's that healthy at this point in the season, so just keep pushing. Yeah, it's the same injury. Just kind of re-aggravated it. But shit, it happens every game now, so. It's both. A little bit of both. But it's my left hand, so it is what it is.
Hey, guys, Steph and Andre back, the recent winning streak. Do you see these as signs moving forward in the right direction, or hard to really agree?
I think we're playing better. We're gelling better. We're defending better. We fouled a lot to start that game, but for the most part, I thought we cleaned it up after a while. Still made some mistakes that we can clean up, but overall, I think, it's coming together. And obviously getting those two guys back will help a lot. It's, I think it's a mixture of things, but you got to figure it out. I wish I had an answer for you. I don't. You just got to lock in and focus and understand what's ahead. Understand that, ultimately the spot that we're in now is cool, and from that spot, we can do damage. And, so just got to stay locked in and focus. Come out with, you start to flip that mindset this time of year, where games may or may not matter as much. They matter a little more now. And it's not just because of our record. It's because you're preparing for what's to come, And so I think, we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. If you told me we started the year and the year would go as bad as it's gone for us and we'd be sitting where we are, I think it's a pretty encouraging sign. So we just got to continue to put it together.
Plus 11 for seems like the game really flipped you guys off and you checked in the second quarter. That's something you sense.
Yeah, I mean, every time Andre's on the floor, you're going to get positive results. That's who he's been his entire career, and especially in his years here. He just understands the game at a totally different level than most. And so, just to have him out there with his IQ, yeah, he didn't score, but I'm not sure his game has ever been predicated on whether.
I know that we picked up a ton of fouls early in this game in the first quarter. We had 4 in the first 5 minutes or so, and that always sets a bad tone. And so maybe it has something to do with that. But yeah, it's been a bad stretch of starts for us. Hi, Rachel.
Again, talked a lot, just taking the success at home on the road. Where did you see the lapses tonight? Fouling early on, for sure. And then I thought there were some key stretches in the game where we got a little careless. There was a stretch in the third quarter where we had, I think, 3 possessions in a row where it looked like we had an advantage. And if we had executed, we could have gotten some good shots. And we just didn't. Sort of semi-transition. We didn't execute, and we never could quite get over the hump. I love the way the guys competed, and they played with good energy, good chemistry. We just couldn't get over the hump. Thoughts on Steph's first game back?
He looked great. Yeah, it's great to have him back. He's, he is who he is. He strikes fear in our opponents and opens up a lot of things for his teammates.
He played Lamb, I think, 27 minutes. He's no longer eligible to play. Do you need, I know you're not necessarily pulling that lever, but do you need him on the roster?
Yeah, I'd like to have Lamb on the roster. He plays an important role for us because he connects a lot of lineups with his ability to space the floor and shoot the 3. And then he just plays the way we've always played with, 0.5 basketball, make a quick decision, drive it, pass it, shoot it. And then he's big and versatile enough to guard multiple spots. So he connects a lot of our lineups. When we play 2 bigs, we can have him at the 3 or you can play him at the 4. So he's been really helpful for us this year, and we'd love to get him on the roster, and we'll see what happens.
After a strong